Hi guys! Today we are back with another first impression slash swatch review, and apologies for the weird lighting. I'm very bottom lit today, but this is the first time I've seen the sun in a hot minute, so I'm very happy. So today I'm swatching some eyeshadows and highlighters from the company Dieverune. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think I'm actually not. I think it's Dieverune. The creator did say there's no wrong way to say the name, but I think Dieverune is closer to what their name actually is instead of Dieverune. I keep saying Dieverune throughout this whole video. I'm so sorry, y'all. They are another small indie business. Like I said, 2026 year of supporting indie brands, and they make some really beautiful eyeshadows. Like if you love duochrome, if you love shimmer, if you love glitter, this company is right up your alley. And I was specifically intrigued because duochromes are becoming more and more popular now. Like I know Wet n Wild just released a couple in a collection. However, I find that a lot of duochromes slash I guess shimmers in general have a dark gray base, which is kind of something I want to avoid. And I understand that dark gray base is there because it helps bring out the pigmentation of the shimmers. Obviously shimmers perform better over a dark base, but for somebody like me who has really hooded eyes already, I kind of find that they end up being muddy on my skin. I think it's also most notable that most companies that do duochrome, like brands that you can find at Ulta and Sephora, they also go with that dark base, which is why I really wanted to check out Dieverune because it seems like their eyeshadows are formulated differently than what you might find at Sephora or Ulta. So first things first, big old bubble wrap. I really appreciate this. Also on the package that it came in, it said fragile glass, which I don't think these containers are actually glass, but it's a very good way of protecting your products. I ordered these a little bit after Christmas with like the Christmas money that I got. So that's why they came in with this cute little pine tree tissue paper. Let me just take them all out. And then again, on top of that bubble wrap that's already around it in the fragile, each of these has their own bubble wrap. It's very nice because I think a lot of people worry about their eyeshadow breaking in transit. And then from the looks of it actually too, they have like a little maybe foam on the inside to hold it down too. They've got these really secure. They also come out with like these collections, which are just thematically themed after something, but even on their packaging you can see like this one was from like the Halloween, this one was from like their rain kind of storm inspired, and then this one was from their cat one. They're so cute. So I got 5 eyeshadows. 2 of them are from the Halloween, 2 of them are from the cat collection, and 1 of them is from the rain inspired one. And then I have 2 highlighters. One is Ghost Orchid, the other is Rainbow from the Dewdrop collection. I'm just gonna start opening these up and telling you the shade names while we go. Yeah. Oh, it's more like a puck, but that's really nice. Okay, first up from the Halloween collection. I'm saying Halloween, it has a ghost, I don't know. It's All Hallows Eve. That already looks crazy. Like once you catch it without the green, it shows really purple. Next up in the Halloween collection is Frandoween. This reminds me almost of like an abalone shell from their cat collection. This is the one I was actually most excited for, and I kept eyeing and debating, and then I was like, maybe I should just get some from this company when I got my Christmas money. This one from the cat collection is called Stray Cat. I feel like on camera it's not even doing it justice. It is like a blue shift to pink with also purple in it. And then also from the cat collection is Alley Cat. And then the final eyeshadow from the Rain collection, or the Dewdrop collection series, is Cloudburst. And then for the highlighters, wow, their packaging is so beautiful. So this is their highlighter, Rainbow. And this one is Ghost Orchid. Okay, I'm just going to start swatching them in the same order I showed. And actually, you know what? I'm going to not only swatch them on my arm, I'm going to swatch them on my face, which might seem unconventional, but I feel like the best way to sometimes see eyeshadows is to see it like here and not here. Let us move the hair out of the way. Okay, first up, All Hallows Eve. I'm gonna take that. Yeah, that when it catches the light, oh my god, that is like electric blue. This is amazing. I also want to say that the formulation like came off so smoothly off of my finger. On top of that, it's not gritty or like chunky in the same way a foil, flaky type of eyeshadow normally might be. I am also going to use my phone flashlight once I have them all swatched. Like even on camera here, you can see this like very neon green shift, but even in person, so the sun just went away, cool. I'd argue in person, I don't really see the green as much. I honestly see the blue. Like I said, you will see this with a flashlight swatch too, and I'll try and show you in indirect lighting. Okay, next we're gonna take Frandoween, which is very interesting because it almost looks like a couple different things have been pressed together, like it's a collage of eyeshadows. I also have my little washcloth to wipe my fingers off on, so do not worry. Oh, this one's really soft and buttery. You do not need to stick your finger in that hard. That was a lot. I won't lie, I did not mean to push that much. I was not expecting it to be so soft. Oh my god. Oh my god, this one's like magical. I feel like I've got the dragon scale on my face. Once again, direct sunlight through the camera is not doing it justice, because you can see the individual like pink and blue and green all mixed together in there. But on camera, it kind of just is looking silver. Oh, how you disappoint me sometimes, camera. She's so cute. Oh my god, I can't wait to actually use these. I haven't been this excited about like makeup eyeshadow. I don't even know how long. Like, there has not been anything like this on the market, period. I don't think I've ever had this crazy of an eyeshadow. Like, I know About Face has some really awesome sparkly gloss. I don't know, I have them, the like tubed ones. And also Half Magic does a lot of great sparkles as well, but even at that, I don't think I've had anything close to this. Okay, the lighting, I apologize. We're just gonna have to roll with it, okay? We are going in next with Stray Cat. Okay, yeah. It's pretty like navy blue in the undertone when you don't catch it in the light. These, yeah, like I said, these are so freaking soft. I've never felt a sparkly eyeshadow that is like, I keep saying soft. I don't know what other word to use, like buttery, but also like not gritty. Like, I don't feel anything in this formulation when I put it on, like when I rub it in with my finger. Oh my god. This, yeah, like I said, this was the eyeshadow I'd been eyeing for so long. That looks funny actually now that I'm looking at it, because it looks like I got old people line. I love this shift from blue to the purple, like kind of salmon color almost. Things like this are honestly great when you do a little bit of a dark shadow anyways, like a smoky look, and use this in the middle. I'm gonna come back and play with these eyeshadows, by the way. Oh my gosh. Dieverune, you have blown me out the water. I'm not even joking. And I'm halfway through. I'm not even done yet. Okay, next from the same collection, the cat collection. I keep saying collection. I really don't know if I would call it a collection, a release or whatever. Okay, this one's very interesting. It's more solid. Like, I can push my finger in a little harder without the worry of you know, taking it all out. But yeah, just as nice and soft. Like, when I'm rubbing my finger on it like this, I don't feel any grit or anything. I almost thought about making a goatee. That would be hilarious. Wow, that is pigmented. I don't even think I got a good swatch when I did that. I don't think that shot was even at a good angle, but oh my god. That is pigmented. Girl, she does not come to play. But like I was saying about these dark, almost duochrome, I mean, would this be considered duochrome? I don't know. They're usually gray based, but like even this one, with it being so dark, it doesn't read muddy. It reads like so nicely. I don't feel like any of the colors get lost. And on top of that, with like other duochromes, like I said earlier, they get kind of muddy, but they kind of like lose the punchiness in them, like as you wear them longer. Wow. Oh my gosh. This would be absolutely amazing. If you did a halo eye, but you kind of did it almost reversed, this and the shimmer on both. Next up, they also have full palettes, by the way. I just bought single eyeshadows because the single eyeshadows looked amazing. However, their palettes do come with shimmers and duochromes, as well as mattes. I can attest for these formulations, creamy and smooth and so soft and buttery. So I can imagine that their mattes also probably have the same formulation and are at just as smooth. But they also do have palettes that just contain the duochromes like this. I think it is called the Dewdrop palette, Dewdrop 1 and 2. Both stunning and gorgeous. So nice and soft. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, so cute. I'm losing my freaking mind over here. Once again, on camera, I feel like it's not picking up truly how beautiful it is. It has this nice light lilac shift, but the core, when you get it on the light, kind of almost is pink, like a light pink purple. Oh, she's so freaking cute. She would also be a beautiful halo eye. Dieverune, I think I'm a big fan of you guys. I feel like I'm lost for words. Like I said, I have not had makeup that has truly made me speechless. For the past, like, I don't know, 6 months, I've been doing the same eye look because I've not been excited about anything. And the few things that do get me excited, like I'm wearing blue mascara today, and I just got that recently, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. I forgot how cool colored mascaras are, but these are so beautiful. I can't believe I've gone so long without knowing who you guys are. I also want to note that you see this lip right here. You can take these out and kind of like arrange them in a magnetic palette, which is on, I have bought one and it's on its way because I do want to make like a depotting or like maybe like a, I don't know, a sit down something type of video. I will be doing that. Okay, before we go into the highlighters, these were the eyeshadows. Show them off once again. Like I said, I'll come back with my phone flashlight and do this in indirect light as well. Okay, these I am so excited to use. My idea for rainbow, because it is like, well, it's rainbow glitters. How else to say it? From what it appears, it doesn't seem like it has any of the gray sparkle in it that usually makes it holographic. And I was thinking, because in the summertime I love being extra and fun, to take this and like lightly do it all over my face on top of my freckles. I just think she'd be so cute. Okay. Oh, she feels really good too. Honestly, I've had so many highlighters before that are like this kind of shimmeriness that like kind of feel gritty. Like I can specifically think of the old Tarte heart ones. Those were like really nice, but every time I did it, it was like, it was hard. You could feel it. This one's like so light and nice. And because these are a highlighter, I don't think they'll be as punchy because it is supposed to just be highlighter. Okay, I'll change the exposure in a second once I have the other highlighter on as well. But for me personally, what I can see through my mirror, especially in the sunlight right here, it is so delicately beautiful. I don't know any other word. Quite honestly, it feels like fairy-esque. It's very light, very beautiful. The sparkles that catch too are almost like pastel sparkles, which sounds really stupid, but they're very light. And honestly, I could just put a full face of that on. I'd almost be like Edward, but you know, that's fun. And last up is the Ghost Orchid. This is like a double highlighter, so I'll swatch it separately and then I'll swatch it as one. I'll do the lightest side first. Again, ooh, that one's even softer yet. Okay. It's got like that same electricness to it that this Frandoween has. No, what's this one called? All Hallows Eve. It's got that same electricness that All Hallows Eve has. Put it like right here. Yep, yep. Oh my god, she's beautiful. Now imagine that as a highlighter. That would eat. She catches so nicely in the sun. Okay, and now I'll go in with the pink shade. Oh, very nice. This one kind of reminds me of Cat's Eye. Not Cat's Eye. What is wrong with me? Cat's Eye is a girl group. It reminds me of Stray Cat. Maybe I'll put it long ways. Ooh, okay. This one is really punchy for a highlighter, but like this one is what I would like normally expect, kind of. It's got like a very nice sheen to it. And in my makeup mirror, like it does read more, like I said, like Cat's Eye in the same way it kind of catches... I said Cat's Eye again. It catches the same way Stray Cats does, in the way that it's like, it's a nice pink, and then once you truly catch the light, it has like an orange flare to it. Okay, this feels sacrilege now to do it together, because I don't want to mess it up, but I'll run it back and forth this way, right here. Long way, right here. Ooh, that's like an entirely different thing. This is like getting 3 in 1. It is so, wow, beautiful and electric on my face. And like you can tell, like even though they're mixed, you can kind of see individually almost like kind of how they separate and lay on each other. I still see the pink coming through as well as the purple. Oh my god, this is like my favorite wombo combo. I turned on the exposure and I'm bringing you in kind of into the sunlight. I'm gonna have to lay on the floor. I wanted to show you how they hit naturally as best as I can, so you can have a better idea what it would look like when you went out in public and maybe you were walking on the sidewalk and some stranger stops you and says, "You look so beautiful, what's on your face?" And you get to look at them and say, "I swatched all my eyeshadow directly on my face and not on my eyes like a weirdo." Okay, I'm gonna close the blinds and turn on some indirect light. Okay, so here I am in front of my box light, which I use for filming, but I kind of mimics like your overhead light anyways. So you can see just how punchy Alley Cat is. And then you can kind of see the pink and cloudburst. And then over here on this side, you can see how, you can still see, even with that highlighter, Ghost Orchid, you can see how they meld together into one, but you can kind of almost see them separately still. And then here is all them under phone flashlight. Try and get a sense. And just like that, the sun's gone, so I guess this is also kind of like how it might appear in normal light. I'm just trying to give you every single light option available so you can really see. It's so hard to do these shadows justice if you're not seeing them in person, but hopefully with all the lighting that I showed you, you can kind of get a semblance of what it's supposed to look like. Like, they look amazing on camera, but they look even more amazing in person. Like, looking in my mirror versus looking in my viewfinder, they're just so unbelievably beautiful in person. If I had to pick a favorite, God, I have no idea. Ghost Orchid, the highlighter, has really impressed me. Like I said, you get like 3 shades in one, technically. Like, you can really do a lot with that, and then them together. It's so unbelievably beautiful. Also, sorry, if I keep looking down, it's because I put that on my phone so I could see. Whoa, is that like Inception kind of? Anyways, go ahead and insert a little shot right here, right now, of my arm swatches. I don't know if the sun's coming back out, so I don't think you're going to get a shot of that in the sun. Like I said, the best lighting that seems to show off what the shadows look like truly, it was through my light box. So underneath normal lighting, your house lighting, I guess I could say. Okay, I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to do an eye look together. Okay, remove my makeup, put my base makeup back on. Don't have any blush or anything on, but I figured since I'm not going out today, why not make one eye look and one eye look, because more to test. So I think I kept my arm swatches on so I can kind of use it as a frame of reference, although I kind of just wiped it off on accident when I was taking my makeup off. That's okay. Like I said, I've been eyeing Stray Cat a lot, so I think I'm going to try and do a darker, smoky blue eye almost. And then I think I'll go with like a purple look and use Cloudburst, and we can incorporate Ghost Orchid into that as well. These are the palettes I'm using. I got my Neutrals Beauty Bay, I got my Choice Beauty, and then the Blend Bunny Sickly Sweet. And those will be used with the Dieverune, obviously. I'll start off with the Bare shade in the Neutral Beauty Bay palette and just powder my eyelids just to make sure I've got like a nice even base going before I start blending. I'm gonna take the shade Pout on the Sickly Sweet palette. It's got that same like purple tone to it, but more lilac-y. And I'm gonna just start to build it up. Wait, why did I start doing my other eye? That's not... I'm so used to doing my makeup normally. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Only I would do that. Back to what I was doing. Just putting that all over my eyelid and taking it under as well. Then I'm gonna take Crybaby actually, which is the lilac shade, and just go in on the inner part of my eye. I don't think that really changed much. And then I'm gonna take this darkest blue and put that on my outer V. Sometimes it's kind of hard, I find, when I do specialty eye looks with like shimmers and stuff. What my trick is to kind of have like an idea going, like map it out like I've got right now. And then before you build up too much detail, go ahead and put your shimmer in and then come back to doing the rest of the eye look. Like with that, I'm gonna say I'm happy, and then we'll go in with Cloudburst. Put it all over my eyelid. And I'm gonna take it pretty far up too, since I have hooded eyes. Onto the top, almost at my brow. It's entirely personal. I'm gonna go ahead and build up again with that darkest color in the Choice Beauty. And then I kind of take the side of my finger when I do this, pick up the shade, and then I put it just underneath my eye. And by putting that dark eyeshadow all the way down, it should, hypothetically, enable you to see the pigmentation more. Although I kind of did that messily, who cares? Hold on, you know what I'm gonna do? I have to bring my light up. I don't think the light looks great after I just started doing that. That's okay. Okay, I'm kind of hoping that the light has made things better, and if it hasn't, oops. Either way, once again, I will show you these eye looks in different light anyways. So this is what we're rocking with. What I built up to until I realized the lighting kind of sucked. From the Sickly Sweet palette, the shade Cry If I Want To, which is the dark navy blue. And I'm just gonna build up some more on this outer V. Even though it's not showing well, there is, the pink glitters is very nice, so I'm gonna take Lollipops from the Sickly Sweet as well, and put that on my brow bone, just a little bit. And then, while we're at it, I'm gonna add Ghost Orchid. I'm going to just use, I guess I could use both sides, but I'm gonna see just with this side, and put it in my inner corner. Oh yeah, that's cool. That is very cool. This is how we're looking. Kind of feeling messy, but that's okay. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think I'm going to leave it. We'll put on eyeliner and mascara. Let's do the other eye. Okay, so the other eye, like I said, wanted to work with Stray Cat. I'm going to use Shell in the Beauty Bay Neutrals palette. I can go in with that first. A very nice soft gray color. Then I'm gonna dip into Suede, which is a bit deeper of a gray. Start trying to build. So I'm gonna build from the inside and the outside. And then I'm gonna go in with Bean, same palette, getting darker with our grays. Okay, I did not notice I had mascara right there. Sorry. Okay, once again, I'm at a really good point where I'd like to start adding the shimmer in so we can kind of see how we need to build it up from there. And just in the center of our eye. Take it all the way to the top. And then I'm gonna keep my eye like open for the most part and start blending it out because I really can't see otherwise. Now that I got that, I can go back in with the darker shades and start to bring them in a little closer. Then I'm gonna do the exact same thing under this eye as this eye. Also, life hack, if you ever get glitter anywhere that you don't want it, go ahead and take a piece of tape and just put it on and take it off. I'm gonna go deeper actually with the under eye on this one. Might as well make it a grungy look, I guess. And then carefully again. Calling in Special Forces. These little sponges I always take from Sephora. I'm being so messy right now. This is kind of like what we're rocking with. Totally different eye looks, both sides. And while we're at it, I'll put the Ghost Orchid highlight. I'll mix the two and put it on. And then I'll take Rainbow and put that on over here. And then I will do my mascara and eyeliner. Be right back. Okay, so this is how we are looking for each eye. Look. I feel like this eye is definitely messier than this eye. I kind of didn't know what I was doing with this because I was like, But I also tightlined this waterline compared to this one, if you're seeing some sort of difference there too. Once again, the lighting is not doing it any justice. It is so beautiful in person and so vibrant. Like, I wish you could see what I see. This is like exactly what I was envisioning for the shadow in my head when I was like looking at it online, and it looks so stunning in person that I'm so happy that I was like, yep, okay, I need to get this. I'm gonna show you what this looks like in different lighting, and then I'm going to do a wear test, and I'll come back with you and I'll let you know how it wore throughout my day. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm in a dry climate. It's heated house. Try to list all my conditions. It's not humid. It's not wet. So take that into consideration. But I'll let you know how it fares. I'll let you know how it fares, especially as someone with really hooded eyes. I've had plenty of products just go into the crease throughout the day and disappear entirely. So we'll see how that holds up in that aspect as well. First, let me show you how it looks, and then I'll come back in a bit. This lighting right here, though, 100%, is probably the closest to how it actually IRL looks. So go off of this. It is 1:21 in the morning. I'm still up, obviously. And let's do a final check-in. I am definitely happy to report back that I have no creasing. My hooded eyes did not affect this makeup at all, none of the glitter or anything. You know, found itself being drawn there and then stuck there. And also with like having hooded eyes, my eyes are kind of oily to begin with. So honestly, I'm pretty surprised at how much the pigmentation has also stayed, as well as the glitter. Especially on this eye with like the vivid punchiness. It stayed all day. It's not gone. Granted, I wasn't sweating or like moshing or anything like that. That would make it so that I got extra sweaty. But no, it still looks absolutely amazing. I also noticed that my highlighter is still very vividly there. So, a final review of Dieverune. 100 out of 10. 1,000 out of 10. There's no amount of words that can explain how impressed I am with this brand's eyeshadows. Like, I haven't been involved in doing fun makeup in so long that having both these eye looks, granted they're so vastly different, have made me feel so cool all day. Pigmentation is, wow, 10 out of 10. The glitter is 10 out of 10. The staying power of these is a 10 out of 10. The pigmentation, 10 out of 10. Like, Dieverune has nailed down their formulation and their product. And they whooping the asses of every beauty company that has a spot in any physical store. I would highly, highly, highly recommend this brand.
And if you want to do what I did, get one of the split highlighters, okay? That's like 3 in 1. That's a steal. Or like I said, they have eyeshadow palettes, which honestly, next birthday rolls around, I think I'm gonna ask for some. I don't know what else to say. Like I said, I'm speechless. I genuinely am just like blown away by how these products have performed. And I keep looking at my own reflection and being like, ooh, I'm so cute. Do I think Dieverune products are worth it? Yes. If I haven't made my point clear, this is definitely an indie brand that I will be keeping on my radar forever. Oh, also, I didn't even mention this. Okay, just to show you how nice they are of a company. Well, okay, I had to be a little weird. I had to be a little weirdo and post my swatches on Instagram, which is in itself fine, but I wrote the caption, eyeshadow so good you want to eat it. Cause like, honestly, it looks like it would taste good, right? Like, and they wrote back and they were like, just a tiny lick maybe. And I was like, oh my god. And then they posted my story on their story, which is like, oh my god, thank you. And then obviously I had to be sarcastic back, like just a little lick. And then they followed me. I was like, whoa. Like I don't post makeup looks that often on my Instagram. It's just kind of like my outfits or whatever. But I was like, oh my god, thank you. Thank you for following me. If you're watching this, I love your products. But this is also what I mean when I say like when you support indie, they care about their customers. So that was very nice to receive because I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, ooh, let me post this and be kind of like funny with it because honestly, if I could eat the Ghost Orchid, I would. Kind of had a ramble at the end. Apologies about that. I support Dieverune. And yes, I will be buying more things in the future from them with whatever they release. So if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Lets me know you like watching this type of content, makeup content. If you want to subscribe, you can. I post makeup stuff and also vlogs on occasion. You can also hit the bell icon. Stay notified when I post. I don't think I have the bell turned on for anybody. And remember, if you did not have a good day today, tomorrow can always be better. Okay, bye guys. I love you.